she's so fine. Hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a lights my...
What's good, guys? This story came out today, and it's coming out of Houston, Texas. Asian woman says Chick-fil-A put her name as China. The chain says it's a misunderstanding. I'm going to thank Marie722 for sending me this. She is so helpful, guys. So helpful. Tina went to Chick-fil-A in Houston, Texas on March 22nd to pick up her food ahead of the dinner rush. She gave her order to the Chick-fil-A employee at the drive-thru, who also took down her name and put it into the iPad ordering system. When she got a receipt, she was shocked to find that her name was not listed as Tina, but as China. This is a picture of that receipt where it says Guest China. Reading the receipt for Tina, whose last name is withheld for privacy reasons, it clicked. Then it dawned on me, she told Insider, explaining it didn't feel like a simple misunderstanding to her. I always make a point to say Tina, especially when wearing my mask, she said, emphasizing the two syllables in her name. She also scanned her app for the order, which she says shows the worker her name. Tina says she was surprised and hurt when she saw the name they had put instead of her own. I'd hoped that they are educated and I wouldn't have to deal with this, Tina said. She estimated that she had been to this location dozens of times. That night she filled out a feedback form at the urging of friends, and she received an email from the location's general manager the next day. We want our customers to have a great experience, but it sounds like that didn't happen this time. We know we can't undo what happened, but we'd love another chance to get it right. I spoke with my team members from that shift, and they informed me that they misheard Tina as China, and that it had nothing to do with your ethnicity, the email said, which was seen by Insider. The manager wrote that they take the issue seriously and offered her a free meal to replace the one she'd purchased earlier. You hear about it in the news, you see it, but I didn't think this would happen to me, especially not in Houston, Tina told Insider. I don't care about free stuff. I just want them to take corrective action. Tina emailed the manager back asking for clarification on how the misunderstanding could have occurred, given the difference between her name and the name that appeared on the receipt. She also noted that the interaction was face-to-face, so the speaker couldn't have contributed. I would think they, Chick-fil-A, would be more sensitive and take it more seriously, Tina told Insider. I don't want to get anyone fired. I just want to know that they're doing something. Chick-fil-A maintains that the employee misheard the name in the loud outdoor setting and says that the employee feels terrible about the misunderstanding. Chick-fil-A strives to be a welcoming environment for all and believe racism has no place in society. It is our understanding that this is a case of a restaurant team member misunderstanding a guest's name, but that does not negate the impact of the words or the experience of our guest. We sincerely apologize for any harm caused by this incident, a Chick-fil-A spokesperson told Insider. A spokesperson also told Insider that the restaurant operator formally apologized. Tina told Insider that she'd be satisfied if Chick-fil-A told her that they plan to offer more training and reassure her that they'll do more. Later the same day, Tina received her last communication from the company, an email and voicemail from Chick-fil-A Press Relations Department. The email, viewed by Insider, reiterated the claim that Chick-fil-A employees heard the name wrong and said, please remember that most of our employees are young and do not recognize how something as simple as putting the wrong name can cause a catastrophe such as this and ultimately hurt the feelings of valued customers. In Tina's last response, she let the company know she was still not satisfied and related her experience to what Asian Americans are experiencing across the country. Given the recent rise in Asian hate crimes, discrimination against the Asian community, and especially with Chick-fil-A being headquartered in Atlanta, where the recent shootings took place, I would hope that Chick-fil-A would take this seriously, she wrote. I was thinking that before I even read it, that this was probably a very young person with a very short attention span, who honestly might not have meant any kind of harm at all, but instead caused a great deal. And, she didn't want the free meal. She just wants them to offer more training to people. So I'm going to end the story on that note. Thanks for watching, guys.